Hello everybody, and welcome back to Void War. I had to do the because obviously it didn't do it because we weren't on the title screen. But here we are in our surprisingly normal ship. It's just a gunboat with guns. Well, actually didn't have any guns to start with, but I added some guns and we've got missiles. But now we just fought the technofellas ship, and we've got an assault cyborg who is actually pretty remarkably dope, and I can give him an even better weapon, so I'm excited for that. You know what I would love to do? Is there I think I would like to go to the mercenary broker and the ordnance expert. So here's what I really want to do. I want to get, if I can, oh, I'll do that. If I can, I would like to get like an arc weapon for the assault cyborg, because it gets bonus damage when near ship systems, and he reduces the power of nearby enemy ship systems when he teleports in. That's wicked. This fella teleports as well, so I could have these two like both teleport into a ship and go crazy. And he's got some stuff as well. Attacks the air damage all nearby enemies. Immune to fire. If we had maybe from the ordnance expert, if we get a firebomb to set a room on fire, then teleport him in. Oh baby. Anyway, we have an assistant and find ourselves in the middle of a massive battle between the Imperial Armada and the Warfleets. I request Imperial assistance. Workers familiar with Imperial protocol invokes a special request for non-combatant protection. A few of the smaller Imperial vessels dutifully respond and surround your vessel, expecting your vessel to be transporting critical supplies or an important noble. Pressured by their command to act in haste, they fail to ascertain your vessel's provenance and begin escorting you out of the battle. Oh, sweet. One by one, your escort falls victim to long-range fire from the cultist enemies. However, they persevere in their duty. The last of the corvette sacrificed itself to defend your vessel at the edge of attack range. You salvage some materials from the tumbling wreckage and continue on your way. So basically, we told a bunch of these guys to kill themselves in order to protect us, and they dutifully did, and we were able to get some friggin' loot out of it. I love that. Long live the Empire. Oh, a gravitic ray. 8-second charge, 2 shield piercing, does not affect shields, inflicts minor crew damage. Okay. Interesting. So interesting that I'm gonna run it. 2 shield piercing to damage crew is kind of nuts. On a ship where we benefit boarding? I'll trade. Ion damage. High chance of hull breach. And the displacement miss. Oh! Arc rifle. Yes. Oh, wrong one. So you're taking the arc rifle for sure. And you know what? The fact that I could use that, I'm going to take. I'm also going to buy this room. I'll put it here. And what do I have? I have claymores, displacement missiles, displacement bomb, disruptor missile. Okay, that's an ion damage missile. And a saber missile. You know what? I'm going to buy the heavy flare missile for a chance at hull breaches. Yeah. And then it's 2 damage per shot, 1 munitions cost. 3 damage per shot, 2 munitions cost. I actually think the heavy flare missile might be the better choice all in all. By the way, I'm going to send this to be the new crew positions because I want to be able to teleport. I want to be able to heal these guys and teleport them in. Oh, and this is going to go on our commander. Right? Yeah. Sounds good to me. Alrighty. Let's see if we can actually fight someone. Test our tech. I come across a large orbital structure. Oh, I send my death cultist to investigate. Cultist crewman appears familiar with the structure and advises you to approach from a specific direction. Oh, is this the one where, yeah, like a bunch of material detaches covered in bodies, and we get this a bunch of scrap. We get free money. I love free money. Okay, sense of presence. A possessed vessel is attacking you. So you have 2 shields. I want to try this gravitic ray. And I'm going to graviton cannon you, and I'm going to bap you. Like so. And you know what? So what else that could happen, eh? Oh, I maybe shouldn't have beamed my own homies. Let's go ahead and pull them back. Send them to the location. Get zapped, nerd. He's poisoned? Oh no, halved movement speed. You know what, I'm definitely gonna heal them. Okay. You are gonna board my vessel. My freaking guy died? My husk? Oh, you know what? Board the crap out of their ship with a couple of guys. And let's summon some. Oh my god, hit them with these. I forgot that I have all of these things. And I have this to instantly kill someone in the ship. I completely forgot that that was an option. Okay. Ship's dead, we're fine. You're gonna... No, they were gonna summon a guy, but they actually didn't get the chance. And I have no one manning the engines. I'd much rather have a homie manning the engines, if I may be so bold. I'm also gonna bump this. And a bit of that. Yeah. Cool. Homies are feeling good. Nah, I'll go this way. We'll get some scrap back so that we can maybe buy some crew. I'll conduct a detailed sensor sweep. We find demolisher rounds. Your ship's weapons that deal hull damage now break doors on impact. Actually kind of cool. I'll take it. You never know when that can come in handy. Translate back into real space, and there are a bunch of aggressive dudes. So... could you man the sensors for a moment? Okay, so you're the toughest guy in here, which means you get instantly blapped. And then I'm going to summon both of them into here. Yeah, which is going to truly ruin your day. 59 scrap and 3 munitions, and I will call my crew. Easiest money of my life. Let's get out of here. I do want to go up to the crew cellar, ocean cellar. I want to go to the crew cellar and see what they got going on. Okay, demon ship. 35 health, 30 health. 5 DPS, 3 DPS. Get sent to the Shadow Realm, you coward. I'm going to fire off these 2 psychic blaps. Summon a couple of homies. And then, both of you on their ship. Okay. Go ahead and shred it. Bop. And we'll... I do have my weapons available. Hit him like that. Perfect. Whoa, 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 whoa. 70 scrap. Okay. Wicked. Yeah, regular crew. That's where I want to go. 8 DPS near ship systems is awesome. Get a large asteroid field. Do me a favor. Check out what's going on. There's someone in there. And honestly, I think they have an assault cyborg. They are. Okay. Pained. Oh, yeah. Owned. Cryofoam. Extinguish all fires or... I'll take the cryofoam. Perfect. You know what? You're manning that system. Don't even worry about it. You're manning the sensors now because I don't exactly need the missiles to be manned so aggressively. It is nice, but I don't need it. And I should put cryofoam on someone. Someone should be holding that. They have an assault. Oh, a servo excavator, which is basically an assault cyborg. At great flesh, says the fella. Okay. Quick question. Do you? Because we're doing a little bit of work. About to get corroded up. Good night. Sweet Prince, 74 scrap. And we will go to the crew cellar. We'll see what we got going on. Trade. Oh, I mean, it's nice. Oh. Couple of you, though. Yeah. They can have a couple of cryofoams. And then... I'll buy one weapon for one of them. You can have that. You know, actually... No, I'll give it to that fella. Yeah. And while I'm here, repair me up. Okay. More of that, more of that. Bit of that. Beep, boop, boop. Cool. So we don't need to power this thing, but we can like power the robot maker down if we want to. In order to power up the life support. Yeah. Large amount of cargo haulers loitering. I steal from the haulers. 1 decapitator. 4 DPS? Yeah. Yeah. 30 HP is already immune to fire. Yep. We have a dangerous crew. We approach the Stargate. Okay, we're going to the exclusion zone. Fine by me. There's going to be some demon ships, but I'm sure we can deal with it. Everything else goes to the exclusion zone. There may be great rewards in here. That is what I'm hoping. Not much going on, but that's fine. Probably going to be a lot of combat, which I'm all about. Intruders detected. In there of all places, eh? You know what? I can't move you yet, actually, but or go ahead and blap the worm. Then why don't you hit me with 2 of these and summoning a small number of these. You go down here because you're manning the sensors. Okay, we hit the shields, which means we can actually pierce their shields with our beam. Then I'm gonna fire like that. Cool. And then you're gonna board in here to steal that, whatever that is. Flame lance. Okay. Get out of there, because I don't want you accidentally getting shot by my guy. Okay, recall the homie. And you're the real worm, yeah. And you're the fake worm that dies very soon. Okay. Hit me one of these. You know what? I haven't done this in a while. I fire a flare missile at them. Huge. This is annoying. But I'll let my assault cyborg do the work. Perfect. Alright. Shut that down. Yeah, I'm not sure that I do want to send my guys on there. I'll board you with these, for sure. And I'll keep my assault cyborg ready for probably dealing with someone who boards my ship. Yeah, I like so. Perfect. Ultimately took no damage, which is awesome. Like no hull damage. A couple of people were wounded, but that's why we have the crew that we have, is so we can do things like this. Oh, I should have put the flame lance on. Maybe I cut the gravitic array and I flame lance them, because then my fella does more damage. Okay, intruders detected. Classic. First of all, you die. You simply die. And then I double psychic you. Okay, go ahead and crush him, please. Appreciate it. Stole some stuff. Love that. Their ship has taken a speck of damage. Not great, but could be worse. Why don't you destroy that if you can? Lovely. Which means he's either slowed down in firing this stuff or can't fire this stuff. Okay, I'm going to recall him. I'm going to summon another set of them. Okay. I'm trusting my assault cyborg to be able to do a lot of work here, okay? You know what? I'm going to recall him. 3 fellas in there is annoying. Okay, we destroyed their ship. That's perfect. That's exactly what we were looking for. Love it. The maelstrom subsides. And then you're going to get out of there. You're going up there and you're going up there. And then hopefully when the poison disappears, I'll send my fellas back over here and activate the med bay. Perfect. Right, I'm feeling pretty good about all of that. It's not the best use case for our ship because there's a lot of demon things going on. Well, there's nothing here. But you can see how we could be pretty damn effective. Another demon ship. Yep. So obviously, step 1. Kill that thing. Summon them. You know what? I'm going to fire 2 shots like that. And I'm going to warp you into here. To steal that. I actually love that. I'm going to attempt a heavy flare missile on their shields. It worked perfectly. Load the crew. I'll board the crew. Go on, shred that thing down. I trust you. Lovely. Take that out. Don't be stunning my guy. Okay, he's trying. And you know what? Why not? Actually, I'm going to recall the crew. Because otherwise he would have died, I think. And I would rather that didn't happen. Yep, there we go. So we almost lost that guy, but we didn't. Another gravitic-ray or rejuvenate. I'm going to take the gravitic ray. And then let me think about the ship loadout. Starts fight spree charged. Creates multiple fires. I'm going to try this. It might not work on a demon ship. If I fight a normal ship, joke's on me. If intruders detected, okay. That's the wrong room for you to have spawned in. I'm sorry to say it. But it's the damn truth. Oh, you're stunned. You've warped some kind of abomination onto my ship. I don't appreciate that. Tell you what I will do though, is as soon as we've fired these psychic projectiles, I'll instantly kill you. I'll summon you. Oh, I never fired you. Whoops. How are we doing in here? Alright. Bunch of scrap. We can deal with these fellas. My guys are just on their ship but being a pain. You know what? Now we begin the old boarding procedure. Oh, put him back. Q. Did you do one hull damage when you hit? You do. That's actually really good to know. Bunch of scrap, bunch of munitions. Could I get a little bit of whoa, yeah, lovely. So we can make hull breaches with our missiles, and we can set a fire, which is great for our Imperial Marshal. I haven't used the gravitic ray much, but it might be pretty good on an enemy ship. Again, if we ever fight a ship full of real living humans, we might have a chance. You know what? I'm trying to max you out. Yeah, just give me full upgrades. Okay. Because I don't imagine we're going to be buying much, and we're probably going to be fighting a lot of people, so we're going to get a load of scrap back. I want the ship to be as strong as possible. I'll investigate. Try to send a boarding party to investigate the ship menacing your decision. A death cult vessel tears into real space on your flank. What do you think you're doing, breaking into my property without permission? Oops. Bunch of toxic gas. Okay, don't much appreciate that. Who's the toughest fella? It's you. So you're dead. Hate to break it to you. So we light a fire in here, and then we beam our homie in here, who goes crazy mode. I mean, look at that. The power is must sustain it. The old starship soon crumbles into dust. You gotta admit, setting fire and then dropping the homie in with how much? With 5 DPS, up to 10 DPS when the room's on fire, and his attacks damage everybody in the room. Disgusting. Give me a ship manned with mere mortals, and I'll crush it. I'll crush it. Oh, intruders detected? Because there's a demon ship here. I'm gonna murder you, okay, with the power of my friggin' brain. And then we'll land a couple of them. One of them. That's a real missile, huh? The fires aren't long for this world because it's a ship covered in, well, filled with no air. And I'll beam you a little bit. You know what? I could afford to load the whole crew, I think. Oh, it accidentally beamed my fellas. We've all been there. Well, you're on my ship? How long have you been on my ship? What do you mean the whole time? And you know what? No, get in there. You get in there and fight him. You're gonna get in there and get healed. Yeah. You know what? Hold on, did I just fire that missile? You need to leave, brother. You know, I hadn't actually thought about teleporting my crew onto my own ship. Which is really funny. The thought had simply never crossed my mind. Okay, let's put you down here, you down here. I'll medbay. And then you guys can repair that. Just in case. I can't leave yet because if I do then all my repairers die. Okay, now we can go. Okay. Oh, you arrive at a devastated planet in front of you. An Imperial flotilla holding station high over the smoking ruins of the surface. Quickly loot and leave. Ooh, bell axe, heavy duraplate armor, and a bunch of scrap. Extremely respectable. Fell axe. Nobody really has any armor, so I'll just keep hold of that for now. Oh, gentlemen, a death cult ship under attack. I attack the Imperial starship. Check this out. 120 health. Oh my god, he creates a fire when he dies? What time to be alive, eh? Go ahead. I love that. A machine pistol or a husk? 1 DPS, 1 DPS in medium rooms? I'll take the husk, I guess. Teleport the homie back. So you're the real husk? You're like the actual fella? Okay. What are you gonna... You know what? You're gonna man the sensors, and the death cultist will stand in here. Save stations, heal them up. So note to self, if you're fighting an Imperial vessel, kill the guy that turns into fire when he dies, because that feels like an error on their part, if I may say so. Blood Golem. Honestly, the Blood Golem is the fella to die. Yeah. And then... I'll do that. Why don't you go ahead and kind of murder your way through everybody? Do another one of them. And why don't you come on back? Pop you down there. Their shields are down, but that doesn't mean... Like, well, I can do this to damage both of them. Oh, I should definitely be firing my powers of darkness at them. Hadn't thought about that. Sure, now I'll pop a homie in. Okay. Turn that off. I'll recall the crew because I don't want my guys to die. You've poisoned me, that's gross and I hate that. Could you, yeah. Lovely. Give me a little healy heal. Probably, I left it a little close on that hill for that fella, but it is what it is. Okay. It's a slow burn run, but we're doing pretty well. Oh, I travel through an asteroid where your ship detects a faint energy signature emanating from a nearby asteroid. Upon landing on the asteroid, you discover that it houses a long-abandoned technocults shrine. I secure the techno artifact, a flare beam. Okay. You command your automaton to board the shrine and secure the techno artifact still remaining within. The shrine is in an advanced state of disrepair, and much of its automated defenses are operating in wildly unpredictable manners. The combat automaton blasts its way through much of the Berserk defensive network and locates a Starship-class weapon for retrieval. Well, I don't mind if I do. You know, I wonder if it would be worth... It requires 3 power, but swapping out this gravitic beam for the flare beam. I think I'm bab. Like so. Yeah. Okay, it's not probably strictly necessary, but it's more damage. And if I can take down a shield, it's way more damage. Intruders detected, of course. Go ahead and help that fella. Thank you. So I'm going to summon. I'm going to kill you. Then we're going to bop bop. Yeah, so you guys are annoying. That's fine. Good. A little bit of damage. One more damage. Couple of them. And then flare beam. A little bit. A scooch. A touch, perhaps. And then we'll send some aggressive homies in here. Or one in there. Or one in there. How does that sound? Pretty damn good to me. Okay. Okay, so they have no hull anymore. And they're all dead. Excellent. So that just lets us know that if we need to, we can probably destroy a ship with our weapons. Whoa, what's going on? Hold on. You come across an Imperial vessel firing upon a nearby space colony. Oh, right. I will attack the Imperial ship because there is no way these nerds can take me out. Hold on. 25 with fire resist. 60 with fire resist. Okay. Kill you. I land that shot. And then they have fire resist, but there's no way they can deal with the DPS that our fella can put out through his bonus fire damage. And him being completely immune to the fire himself. Can you? There we go. 6 nice scrap, 2 munitions. Oh! And the Flux Priest? Okay. So that's free power. You don't find many of those fellas about. Let's go to the crew merchant as well. You might find more Flux Priests. Yeah, intruders detected, or so I've heard. You stunned my guys? That's disrespectful. Okay. I'll kill one of you. Summon the guys. I'll fire a shot. Wrong one. I'll fire a shot. I'll fire a shot. And then I'll be honest, I thought I was gonna actually damage your shields more than I did. That's unfortunate. You know what? Why don't you take one of them? Okay. Can't believe my guys are still alive. Okay, perfect. We got them in the end. Another translocator. I'm going to take the translocator. Okay. I don't know who I'm going to give it to. But there's a world. So these should be your save stations. There's a world where we have someone who can take a utility. You're what? You're an Imperial Marshal. Let's have a look. So we could have another fella go crazy with it. Equipment and armor. Equipment and weapon. Reduce DPS by 1. The Magna Gun is dope. You know what? I'm gonna buy you. Oh! Sell. Sell. Okay. Translocator. Magna Gun. Doesn't seem like much, okay? But you come up here, and you go there. And it's you. Okay. But that's still a deadly crew. I think. Can the Flux Priest take anything? No. Okay. Fair. Well, we'll move on. We've got a hell of a crew and I'm feeling pretty good about what we're doing here. Pretty darn good. We move on. There's nothing here. Touche. Encountered an unusual biomechanical vessel attacking what appears to be an Imperial supply barge. Unclear what the undefended transport would be doing in an exclusion zone. I'll attack them. Oh, it's this ship. Okay. So you're all just standard dudes. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll murder one of you. Because I want to. And then you're going to suffer significantly at the hands of a fire marshal. 50 scrap metal. Make contact with the supply barge. You learn they were on route to an ore processing facility being ambushed. So we get even more money. Easy mode. We will eventually up the difficulty, by the way. There's like 15 levels of difficulty and I'm on the easiest. And I'm still sucking. You know what? There could be a store in the final section, and we will have a look if there is a store. Colony orbiting a planet. A gore blaster. Kills explode. 2 DPS, 1 DPS in medium rooms. Okay. What if you took the gore blaster instead? And you can take the Magna gun or whatever. Yeah. We approach the Stargate. Okay, Imperial core wells. Let's see what we can do here. You know what? I'll visit them a chance just in case. You never know what they might have. Demon ship, I hate that. Oh, cool. So you die and you become even worse. Wicked. You know what? We are gonna do a bit of that. Bit of that. He'll take advantage while he can. I'll put him out. Oh my god, he lived. I think he was about to be poisoned to death and I was not paying attention. The fact that he friggin' lived, though, is amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna flare beam the crap out of his ship. I actually really like being able to teleport onto my own ship as well. I didn't think that it would be such a big deal, but it is. You know what? Why don't you get in there, by the way? Get loaded and get deployed. Perfect. Oh, he actually landed a shot on me. That's crazy. Alright, we win these though. 62 more scrap. The assault cyborg has paid for itself as far as I'm concerned. The assault cyborg is insane. Okay. Last shop. Raid outlaws. Death cultists. I will bombard the enemy ship with projectiles at all times. Sounds good to me. Don't really need any of this. So you know what? I'm going to buy all of your munitions. I'm going to repair. And then I'm going to upgrade you. So we can do that. And then let's test this tech out. We're going to run the full... Oh, you know what? We're not going to run the full gamut of weapons on this guy because their ship is on fire, which means they're screwed. I also killed the highest health person they had. And it was easy. Okay. And you know what? Same thing's going to happen here. Because that man's going to get set on fire. Well, that man's going to die and get set on fire. And then we're going to just kill anyone who steps into here. In fact, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do that. Because that's going to make them real uncomfortable. And I saw a fire suit. I'll take the fire suit, but nobody I have can take any armor. How did those doors open? Did their ship do that? I'm gonna go to this safe place to rest. And my plan is to construct one more husk. We've got a husk manning that, husk manning that. You're that one. But you are armed. So you're going to go in there. to guard that room. Okay. Final fight, Vault of Souls. Okay, it's a war cult vessel. Yeah. Adorned with the runes and sigils of the blood cult. Oh, blood cult vessel. Apologies. Apologies. I wish I knew what they were. So you're hefty. Blood Knight is hefty. He's dead. Fires 3 shots at ionize. 5 shots that can breach. Okay. So we're going to load the munitions here. I'm going to fire a flare missile at either of these. I'm then going to set that room on fire. I missed. That's devastating. Okay, I'm going to hit these. Perfect. Mind control one of my fellas. Not a big fan of that, I've got to admit. Okay, I'm going to recall you. You're going to teleport in. He's doing something, I don't know what he's doing. Recall that crew. Back to your positions. Hit them with a heal. Definitely flare this ship if we can. Missile. Missile. Perfect. Get you in here. Load. Board. But you guys are going to go in here. Okay? Alright. And I'm going to re-missile their gubbins. I'm going to set this room on fire again. If I can. Perfect. He's stunned. Okay, the ship goes crazy modes. I understand. I see. I'll at least hit them with the flare once. And you are in there having a bad time. Okay, that is fine. Go ahead and fight that. You know what? Put a couple more shots in there. Board them with a couple of those. Flare them a couple of times. Or, yeah, flare missile them. Okay. Do a little bit of that. They are screwed. They don't realize it yet. But they are screwed. We win these fights easy money. Boom. Finally. Ugh. The enemy has been vanquished. I plunge my hand into the Vault of Souls, fulfilling our destiny. What an amazing ship that was. I was scared when it was like a missile boat, like just 2 missiles. I was like, oh no, it's the rock ship from FTL all over again. Nah, dude, this one goes hard. Plus, we got the Assault Cyborg. The Assault Cyborg went crazy mode. Chandra is my new homie. Arc Rifle Translocator. Oh, and honestly, 30 extra health Magna Gun beaming into a room that's on fire. I had a hell of a squad on me. We love that. So we've now unlocked the Oblivion Cruiser. We start with 4 antidotes. What have we got? Hull Ripper, Bolt Cannon, Blight Bomb. With 2 Ghoul Psychers. Teleport self and nearby friendly crew to target room. And a couple of regular ass ghouls. Okay, we'll see. We'll see in the next one though. For now, thank you everybody so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. I love your faces for it. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Check the links in the description. Ring the notification button and I'll see all of you in the next one. See ya!